Wow, how amazing to be here in the actual Albert Square. 30 years of happy memories. I mean, Pauline Fowler, she died right there. Roxy and Ronnie, that's where they had the car crash. Phil Mitchell, he was shot over there. Bradley Branning fell off that roof, and I am told this is where Tiffany cracked her actual skull. Ah. Mind you, tonight it's like a ghost town. Wonder where everyone is. Maybe they're in the Queen Vic. You are very welcome to this EastEnders special. A celebration of 30 years. It's unbelievable. 30 years of Albert Square. We've got our very own star-filled Queen Vic over here. Look at them all there. Lovely. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before, having a pub on the set. It's a very good idea. So just behave yourselves, don't kill anyone, don't start a fire. Also, lots of EastEnders stars in the audience as well. They're all there, give a wave, go on. Oh! Tell you, it's like the auditions for Strictly Come Dancing. It really is. The numbers for EastEnders are just astonishing. We have seen 16 murders, 44 fires, and 37 babies born on the show. Now, here's a baby with one of my favourite characters, Mary the Punk, with her little baby. Aww. And you know, I always wondered, what does Mary the Punk's baby look like? Now, there have been 18 owners of the Queen Vic, including the legendary Mitchell brothers. Whoa. Has there ever been a scarier set of brothers on television? Whoa! To me, you slag. Graham Mitchell ran the Queen Vic with his wife, Tiffany. Yes, he did. Now, she ended up in hospital after they had a huge row. Who can forget that horrific sound as the poor girl tumbled down the Queen Vic stairs? That's gotta hurt. The Queen Vic seen so many different kinds of owners, though. From the tough, no-nonsense hard man. Yeah. To the dizzy blonde with a colourful love life. Of course, that is Boris Johnson there, one of the dozens of politicians who visited the set of EastEnders pretending to be popular. Here he is with the lovely Barbara Windsor. Of course, typical Boris, one hand on her shoulder, other one grabbing her bust. So many memorable fights, ladies and gentlemen, in EastEnders. Remember Little Mo walloping her husband with an iron? Yes. Oh, do you remember that? Oh, now, that's Trevor, but you do wonder, what would a man look like if he'd actually had an iron pressed to his face? Now, there have been 70 deaths in EastEnders. Here's Pat Butcher on her deathbed fading away. Oh, she's gone to a better place now. Somewhere without that wallpaper. You'd kill yourself, wouldn't you? You'd kill yourself. Pat led a colourful life on the show. I love the episode when she was having an affair with Frank and nearly got caught when she left one of her earrings in his bedroom. Pat, left this behind. And so many affairs on the show. Some of those ladies are quite flirty. Do you want to see a picture of one of the EastEnder girls toying seductively with her knickers? Do you? Do you? There you go. The thin bit goes to the back, June. The back. Too late now. And of course, it's not just human actors that have made Walford their home. There have been plenty of dogs living there too, including Robbie Jackson's Wellard. Ah, adorable. Lovely dog, but I tell you, he didn't take it well when the producers told him he was being written out. No. And of course, the great thing is, in EastEnders, just like in real life, the dogs grow to look like their owners. Wait, yeah. Where does Sharon end? Where does Sharon end and Rowley begin?
I'll get you back.
There's only one actor who's been in the show continuously since the very first episode. Adam Woodyat. Yes. He's been there playing Ian Beale. Now, this is him in the early days. But the amazing thing is, after more than 5,000 episodes, he's still as fresh and full of life as ever. Oh, you look good, you look good. Somebody kill me. So many people to talk to tonight, but before we get going, let's take a look at why EastEnders has been such an enormous success.
Oh, stinks in here, doesn't it? Damn!
Language. Thou shalt not blaspheme.
This, my sweet, is a letter from my solicitor. Happy Christmas, eh?
I said stop the car!
Oh, yeah, watch out. My baby!
I don't love you. And I never have done.
I'm dying! You're not dying, sweetheart. You're having a baby. Piggy!
Will you marry me?
Phil was different. One minute I was looking at him and the next, ripping each other's clothes off.
Lucy! She's gone! No! No!
Amazing! No! Hey, let's meet the first guests. It is the third king and queen of the Vic. It's Kenny Brett and Danny Dyer! Hello, sir! Hello, you're very welcome. Hello, darling. Come and have a seat. No! She's the newest Mitchell matriarch, and he's the longest-serving resident of the square. It's Letitia Dean and Adam Woodyat! Hello, darling. Hello.
Love you,
Hello, sir. Oh, Romy the dog. Oh, it must be weird for you guys to see those clips and all that, to think it's so long ago.
Yeah, but I seem to get shown that clip of the moustache most days on Twitter. It's there to haunt me.
Listen, happy anniversary, happy 30th anniversary, happy 30th anniversary to you guys, and thank you very much for kind of helping us celebrate it, because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Now, tomorrow, the live episodes begin.
Yep.
Everyone feeling okay about that?
A little leaky, I would say.
I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Yes, Saturday, yeah. Are you quite worried about the sweariness, Danny Dyer?
I don't think it's... I think it's more the producers that are worried about that. I'm all right. You know, it's more about the leakage I'm worried about.
Because, Kelly, do you have much to do in the live bits?
We've got a little bit.
Oh, we've got loads to do, isn't it?
Minutes in, we've had a...
Sorry, I held back.
Like a real husband and wife.
Yeah.
Like a real husband and wife.
Right, yeah, lovely.
But most of it, I have to say, falls to...
Oh, no, really?
Does it?
That's a lot of...
No, the script's still censored. I haven't got a clue.
No, because that is scary, because, you know, on a normal day, it doesn't matter if you forget your lines, but this'll be bad.
Yeah, we've got a plan. If anybody forgets their lines, we're just going to tell Ben Hardy, take your top off.
It's a good plan. That's a good plan.
That's going to get me tomorrow.
So it's live elements all week, but Thursday, that's when we find out who killed Lucy Beale. Now, seriously, I mean, obviously you can't tell us, but do you know by now? You must know by now.
I think I reckon Adam knows. He's keeping it low. In general,
we're not
no,
going to
no.
torture you or anything, but do you know? You must know.
No, I don't. I just need to know
Are you a
enough...
bit thick, but you don't know? You must know by now. If you've done all the scenes leading up to it, you must know.
I'm incredibly thick.
Do you know, Letitia Dean?
No, I wish I did.
Have you asked?
After 30 years, I think I should know.
They haven't told you, have they, Danny?
They have told me, but I'm just going to have to keep it low. I'm afraid.
They have not. I would not trust you with a secret.
No, I've just put 500 quid. Oh, no.
Yeah. On Friday morning, he'll be driving away in a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, no, none of us know. No, they won't tell us.
Well, I tell you who should know. Lucy Beale. And Hetty Bywater, who sounds like a detective. Hetty Bywater investigates. Where's Hetty? There she is. Hi, Hetty. So, again, I know you can't tell us, but do you know?
No.
No, but that's very unobservant of you.
No, I swear, I don't know. I have no idea.
And have you felt the pressure for the last however many months, thinking, I've got to look exactly the same as I did when they killed me?
Well, I had a fringe cut in my hair, and I didn't realise that I was actually coming back to do flashback episodes at this point, and walked into makeup a month before I started filming with a full fringe.
Oh. So did they nearly kill you? But now, beside you there is Ben Hardy of the No Top. And now, a lot of people think you did it. You do. How many people think Peter Beale did it? Oh, what's it? No. Apparently nobody. Oh, you do.
No, that was an involuntary reflex.
Okay. Well, look, the thing is, you kind of thought, can they really keep the storyline going for so long? But, my God, they really haven't. It's so caught the public imagination. And online, people, I mean, there are some people who really need to have a word with themselves. There's a lady called Claire on Twitter, and she should, well, essentially get a job with the police or join the cast of Broadchurch. That's her wall. That is the wall in her house.
What? That's like, what's it, at Homeland, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, then there's a lady called Poppy. Now, I'm not saying she needs more to do in her life, but this is her calendar for February. 19th, Lucy Killer revealed. That's it. And down here she goes, I just went to put it in my diary and realised it was already in my diary because I care that much.
Oh, dearie me.
And some people on the couch may not know how close they've come to being pressed for the answer. I don't know if you've seen this. This is someone who took a picture of Kelly after a hard day's acting.
No.
Have you seen this? Adam's loving it.
I can't bear it. I can't
Listen, bless her. The bird loves an Oyster card, huh? Right? And I warned her. I said, listen, my life. And bless her, she's clutching her bag and all like an old girl.
We've been out for dinner, and he said, just get a taxi home. And I went, no, I've got a return ticket. But I was really tired.
Showed me the ticket and everything. I went, all right, fair enough. I'll pay for you to get a cab home. No, wanted to get dropped at King's Cross. That's the result of it. All right?
And then Adam Woody asked,
Oh,
God. This is your car. I'm not sure if this is a confession or an accusation.
I had a really good time going up the motorway, yeah.
Now, spoiler alert, we have an exclusive clip, and I do believe this is from Thursday's episode. And I have to say, what's great about this clip is it just shows the kind of the care and just how it's going to be. I just think it's going to be an amazing week. It's very different for EastEnders, this clip. Here we go.
Murder. It's such an ugly word, and it's so black, so frightening. The thought that one human being could be capable of ending another human life, of snuffing it out, just like that, so quick, like it was nothing. But I've always believed just because a person does wicked things, it don't necessarily make 'em wicked.
Good. It's good, isn't it? It's like a movie. It's good. It's really good.
Well, it's about 3 hours worth.
Because the whole week is that day. Is that the idea? Yeah. And of course, that clip reminded us there with lovely Laurie Brett in a beautiful dress, that it is, of course, your wedding day as well.
Yeah, it goes on forever.
But you do, I'm guessing, that looked like a wedding reception, so you do actually make it to the altar.
For once, yes.
Yeah, because Laurie Brett, there's Laurie, lovely Laurie. Hello.
Hi.
At least this time, they've got you a new dress. They didn't make you wear the old dress.
No, thank goodness, no.
Because
Too dirty.
Yeah, because the first time, it didn't... Like, the weather was against you to begin with. That isn't good, is it? Then the day ended with a dry cleaning disaster for the dress. I mean, look at that. That must have been miserable, Laurie.
It was probably the worst 5 days of my life. It was rain bars, which are freezing cold water pumped out of like a fire engine and in the mud for 3 days. But I would say, I don't want to embarrass you, Adam, but
God,
there was a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm the only person that's ever had a Winnebago on set in the history of EastEnders, by the way, because of that.
Oh,
Adam
really?
Yes, I did, yes, it was really... But Adam had a wetsuit on, but they had to reset me one day because something hadn't gone right, and so I had to get washed, showered, reset, new dress on, and I had to stand in the rain bars again, and Adam felt so sorry for me. He held my hand and hugged me while I cried, while I got wet all over again, and I think that's probably the most touching thing any other actor's ever done for me in my life.
Oh, that's lovely. He didn't actually offer you the wetsuit.
No, it would have shown through the very, very thin dress.
OK. So all these marriages and things like the 30 years, do you... Because when you started, you know, you were a kid when you were
16, yeah.
Yeah. So you're a kid, it's a job, you don't think, you just...
Tish was close to that age.
Oh, he's been evil, right?
Nothing, Tish, nothing.
But no, do you remember, though, the moment when you kind of thought, right, I'm in this, I'm not going to leave, I'm going to live in Albert Square?
No, I've never taken it for granted.
Could they still kill you?
Yeah. I might be going to prison next week.
Like, the two of you were really young, so, you know, it was a job you could do. But, you know, Kelly and Danny, you'd done other things, so you went into it kind of more eyes wide open.
More mature.
Well, you know what I mean? But, you know, these guys didn't know what EastEnders was because it hadn't been. So...
It's very odd, actually, starting a show that has already been running that you've grown up watching. You know, I kind of grew up watching it, and I can remember walking onto that set the day I met you, and we had that little publicity photo done, and we went and stood behind the bar of the Vic, and I was just like, this is surreal. And it felt very surreal for quite a while, and quite daunting as well to come into it, but really exciting as well.
And have you guys talked about an exit strategy? Have you got a kind of a, right, I'm going to do this for 3 years, and then I'm going to do this for 5 years?
I think as long as they'll have you and they're giving you storylines, I think it's a beautiful thing to do. I'm glad I've done other stuff. For me, it's like a retirement home, and I can sit back... Me.
Charming.
Like, you know...
You're hilarious.
It's tough being an actor. It's a great job, but it's a lot of rejection and, you know, it's cutthroat and it's you know, it's tough, man. You're just like, you never know where your next paycheck's coming. So, you know, I'm happy to sit back and play this role and be part of, like, this, you know, this show that's... I'm an EastEnder myself, so that means a lot to me.
Yeah, very, very good. Now, I'm just going to remind people of the first time we met Adam and Letitia. People sat down on the 19th of February, 1985, and we saw these fresh young faces.
Mum will like it. Yeah, of course she will. What do you think, Michelle? Oh, it's lovely. She will like it.
I noticed you ain't asking me.
Yeah, and I can't say I blame her. Look, I'll meet you later on in the camp, right? I'm just going to go and see Mum. Yeah, see you.
Oh, so sweet. And
Do you think I look like Wincy Willis? Do you remember Wincy Willis? Wincy TV and the Weather Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Wincy Willis.
There is a whiff of Wincy.
There is a whiff of Wincy.
But here's the thing. So what was amazing, like, because now shows start and they build, but that first episode got 13 million viewers. And by Christmas, it was getting 30 million or something. So do you remember on sort of the 18th of February, nobody knew who you were, and then on the 20th, everybody knew who you were?
Well, I'm the goldfish, you're the elephant. You answer that one. It's so long ago, isn't it?
Memory. She's
Memory.
Oh, right. Yeah. Wow. I'm thinking, have they shared a dressing room? What's going on?
I didn't get that one at all. No, do you know what? I never thought about it.
No, we didn't, did we?
I think the result back in them days, no one had a phone and that, did they? Not when I was driving
Very
mad.
different,
Oh,
yeah.
thank
They didn't have a pen and paper, you were sweet.
Carry a pigeon.
Now everyone's got a phone. So I'll tell you a little story now. I was having a pony the other day in a park.
Does anyone need translation?
And, no. And the camera come over the top of the cubicle thing while I was having a pony.
You're kidding?
Was that ratemypoo.com?
No. And,
Heard of that? Amazing.
you know, when you're mid pony, you're like you're
not looking your best.
It didn't have to do with that. It didn't have to do with all that years ago. I resent it.
There would be no photo of me asleep on a train, would there?
No, there
There would
wouldn't.
be no photo
No.
of me asleep on a train.
Next time you'll be in a cab. By the way, talking of people who were in the first episode, in that clip we just saw, there was a fleeting glimpse of a face we've seen a lot of. Someone else who's been on the square for 30 years. Can you see? Just in behind there. There you go. There you go. That is a character called Tracy. No surname. No surname. Never a storyline. That is Jane Slaughter, who's spoken a couple of times, I think, over the years. Never had a storyline.
This woman's a genius, by the way. Let me tell you something now. Watch her behind the bar.
Yeah.
She can make herself look busy. I've seen her moving bottles. She move a bottle from there to there, to there, to there. I want to start a petition. She should be damed off, I feel, because there is a real art to what she does. I think people underestimate it. I think that she's like...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's amazing what she does.
I mean, just there, through use of smiling and nodding, we've conveyed so much. It's good.
Lovable, she is.
Well done.
Lovely,
She
she
is.
is.
Quiet as a mouse. Does she speak?
Yes!
Now, some people are genuine Cockneys, some people aren't. Danny, as you say, you are it. But some of the Cockney stuff you say, is it real, or is it just Danny Dyer gobbledygook?
I'm not that intelligent. No, it's real.
No, some of the things you say...
Some of it's bollocky, but...
He called Timothy West the other day tiger-bred head in a scene. It's absolutely
They call him tiger-bred.
Tiger-bred head.
Yeah.
I said, you can't call Tim West tiger-bred head. He said, I can, and I
Does that
will.
mean dead?
No, but...
We had to get it checked. No, it doesn't mean dead. It doesn't mean anything. It's just tiger-bred
No, his
head.
head, if you look at his head close, it looks like tiger-bred. It's because he's lost his canister a long time ago. It's quite frickly. And they let me have it, yeah, but...
Can you put C-Fax on?
I know, yeah, you just read the...
That's how old he is, C-Fax. No, I was happy they kept tiger-bred in, though. I was happy with it.
But some of the castmates, I think they struggle. Now, Matt D'Angelo plays Dean. Where's Matt?
Yeah,
oh, there he is. I know.
I love him. I'm joking.
Yeah, oh, face of an angel, but oh. No, because what's the story that before you do a scene with Danny?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. What's happening here?
A lot of people don't know this about Danny, but he seems normal. He seems normal, but he's not normal. And we've been doing some heavy storylines. Madge will back me up. we're doing some heavy stuff, and every now and then, after a 12-hour day, he'll lose the plot,
So it's when he starts
and
talking.
he'll just start talking to a water bottle, or the bell, ringing the bell. He'll ring the bell with
Hello,
the bit.
hello.
Yeah, come on in. And he's developed this almost like Tourette's, or like a limerick, like a Danny Dyer limerick, where he just starts going to himself. Well, come on then, lighting the pot. Come on, well, come on and get your come on in. Well, come on in, come and get your come on in. Come on, get your come on in. He can't stop. He can't stop. He'll do it for you.
Come get your come-ins, come get your come-ins on the outside, like he's done on the first bench. He's done on the furlong. That's what I do, weird shit.
For hours.
Not for hours, no, only about a quarter now.
Hey, now, who on the couch has been to Torquay? Anyone been to Torquay? Torquay?
I've been to Torquay.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, of course, but you shouldn't, because you may not know this, but you actually live in Torquay. Because it's Torquay's second most popular tourist attraction. There's no shame in that. It's Babacombe Model Village. Now, so a lot of it's outside, but inside, they've got a really impressive Albert Square. Here's a picture of it. Look at that. That's incredible, isn't it? And really detailed. And, of course, it's not just the buildings. They've made the people, OK? So now, some of them, not too bad. Like, I think Danny and Kelly, you've come out of it quite well.
Oh!
Look at you. You're all right, aren't you?
right.
Yeah.
You look quite fit there, Dan.
Yeah. I think the costumes are right.
Let's have a look, let's have a bang.
I'd like to, yeah.
OK, there you go. You can have yourself.
Thank
there you go. You will have to go back to Torquay.
I look a bit like Pepe, to be fair.
Well, maybe when Pepe got written out,
cross.
they just repainted it. Now, the next... Oh, now...
So we're going to be hideous.
No,
aren't we?
well, I have to say, look, all I would say to you, Letitia, is...
Size of a small country.
You don't look like this.
Right.
You've never looked like this. And I'm guessing the person who made this model has not watched the programme.
Oh, dear.
I'm only bringing it up because they sent it to us and you're here. This is... I feel mean. You'll
Hung like Camille with a short hairdo, probably.
Letitia.
Oh. Do you know what? I don't think that's too bad.
No, that's...
Have a look.
I don't have my glasses on.
No, that's... No, really, that's beyond... No, don't put glasses on. It's fine.
Put it in my book of self-esteem.
No, you look good, you look good. But now, here's the thing. Because Adam, you've been in it... Because you've been in it for so long...
Oh, my... How many have you got?
They've had to make several of you. So we run the gamut. We go from spotty stall holder... There you are, spotty stall holder.
With his own.
Lovely. To dynamic businessman. That's quite good, that one. That's quite good. That's quite good. From suave groom. They've brought that out about 5 or 6 times. There you go. And they've even made, and this is brilliant, I think my favourite storyline ever, homeless Ian Beale. Very good. Well done, Torquay's second most popular attraction. And thank you for now to Adam, Letitia, Danny and Kelly. Go have a drink in the Vic. I'll see you later. OK. Now, lots of familiar faces in the audience. Now, a familiar face, a very familiar face, Richard Blackwood.
How you doing, sir?
But now, we haven't seen you in the square yet.
No. I've been there, but...
Yeah, so have you filmed bits?
Yes, just not on screen yet.
Yeah, so when are you going to be in this week, from tomorrow?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
OK. Now, they haven't just brought you in to kill Lucy Beale and then be written out again, have they?
No.
OK.
I'm not the murderer.
And are you in the live bits?
Yes, I am, and I'm looking forward. Everybody's been really, really nice and friendly and kind of brought me in, so I feel really good.
OK.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
have you got somewhere to live? Have you got a flat?
No, you see, that means I'm probably going to be written out because I haven't seen my place yet.
You see, you have to have a place.
I didn't even know.
If you don't have a kitchen and a sofa, you're not staying.
I don't even know. Yeah. It looks like I'm not going to be there long yet. I'm going to look around.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do. Is
it in the square?
No, I'm actually a man with money. I come there and
You're not staying. No one rich stays. Walford has been up and coming for 30 years. Yeah. Ricky, look at you. Hello. Lovely to see you.
You all right?
Yeah, very well. It's so sweet to see everybody. Hello, my God. And Now, you remember your first day, the glamour and excitement of joining the Square.
It was the first week, and as anyone will tell you, when you start EastEnders, it's your first big gig, and they put these lovely plaques on the dressing room doors with your name, Ricky Groves, London Borough Walford E20, and the iconic Thames symbol.
Lovely.
So there I am on a Wednesday, after starting on the Monday, thinking, hey, I've made it now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, there's this noise at the door. So I've turned round, I've gone, nothing there, you know. And it's happened again. Anyway, I've opened the door, there's a bloke with a screwdriver. And he's hand like that. And I thought, what have I done? What have I done? He went, you'll be all right. I went, well, what do you mean I'll be all right? What do you mean I'll be all right? How would you possibly know, you know? He went, well, Mike Reed's coming back. I went, oh, that's it, innit? Like, you know, last in, first out, Mike Reed's back. He went, no, I've got to put his plaque up and I ain't got any screws, so he was taking one out of mine.
That's show business. I look over here. It's Dean Gaffney. Hello, sir. Very nice to see you. And with his sister. Hello, darling. Welcome back.
Pleasure.
Welcome back to the Square. Oh, is it nice to be back?
It's lovely.
Because, Dean, how long did you leave? When did you leave?
I was there 10 years.
So you've been out of it a long time?
About 10 years been out now.
Wow. And presumably you still just get recognised all the time?
The one thing that I get shouted at me every day is, where's Wellard?
Can I just say, just before you said that, there were people up there going, Wellard. What happened to you? How did you end?
I went to India with the tan.
OK.
To find myself.
Have you found yourself yet?
I'm still searching.
OK. The minute you do, Robbie will be back. He will. And Tamika's here. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm really well. Hello, Dabu. Very nice to see you. Now, because Little Bird tells me, Tamika, you've got quite the live week coming up.
Yes, it's going to be quite a big one, as they say, yeah.
No, because if we can't predict these... And how weird, there is an actual pregnant lady behind you. But
It's catching. It's catching.
Because you are, if things go right, you are giving birth during one of the live episodes.
Yes, I will be giving birth live. In the live.
But that's... have they got a little baby lined up and everything?
They have something, yes. A little bit. I can't say if it's a girl or a boy, but I hope the nation will be...
And have you been rehearsing the live birth?
Yeah, I've been like... and that's about it. I tried to think about it.
Have you given birth yet, in real life?
I have.
That didn't look very convincing, that bit just
She's here, she's live, she's okay, she's okay. Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't push too hard. No, actresses have told me that. Things can go wrong. No, seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so exciting. Right here, on my peripheral vision, I caught a glimpse of Mary the Punk. It's Nina Davidson. Hello. So nice to see you. I met you years ago, didn't I? In Edinburgh, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I met you in Edinburgh.
And I came to see you and you were doing your one-man show.
Yes,
you had the hairdryer.
yeah, all of
Amazing.
that. God.
A long time ago.
I mean, the weird thing is, here's a picture of you as Mary the Punk, and you would think after that you'd be unrecognisable. But weirdly, you do look very like Mary the Punk
I
still.
do now, yeah.
And now you don't act anymore, do you?
No.
What do you do now?
Social and content marketing. I have a company with my two business partners, and we do that. We did your website for Channel 4.
And very good it was. Yeah, I loved it. Lovely to see you. We'll talk to some more of you later. Very nice to meet you. Right. Time to refill my sofa, but before we do, let's enjoy some more classic moments from 30 years of EastEnders. Dorothy, will you marry me?
Yeah, I will.
Hello, Mark.
Go, coming!
You're the best friend I ever had.
You're mine. No! You'll never get me out of that thing.
You can't tell me what to do. You ain't my mother. Yes, I am.
Genius. Please welcome the bad boy of the strand, his long-suffering ma. It's John Altman and June Brown.
I was just on my way home.
No, you're good. You're needed. You're needed.
Oh, well, no, I
Do you want to take your coat? I'll take your coat. Stay a while. Stay a while. Lovely.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay.
I've got to get my bag.
OK, you've got your bag. Yes, you've got your cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'll just drape that back
Where's
here.
the lighter?
OK, there you go. It's great. Welcome to you both. Very nice to see you both.
Good to see you, Graham.
Lovely. So,
Ribena.
Yes, of course.
You're in good health.
Oh, lovely to see you. Now, June, you presumably, in all your years of experience as an actress, the live shows hold no fear for you.
Well, the first one I did was in 1957.
Wow.
And I played in The Case of the Frightened Lady. It was only the BBC. There was no commercial television channels in those days. And, of course, I was playing the lead in those days.
Happy days. Hey, but now, here's the thing. So the live episodes are coming. Now, I forgot to warn you. I don't know if you know, but on the Friday before this goes out, Nick Cotton died. Oh, no, you don't go yes. Don't punch the air. So now, in the live episodes, you're not coming back to life immediately, are you?
No, not as far as I know.
But, like, how many times have you died now? You're like the Rasputin of Walford.
Yes. Resurrected.
No, darling, you never
It's
died
twice.
except this time.
No, it's only it's
But
twice.
you-
No,
Twice.
he's never died before.
Well,
No.
clearly not. He's in it, but...
That was weird on the street because I couldn't actually talk about the first death of Nick. So everywhere I went, people were saying, "Hi, I thought you were dead," you know.
You mean before you were dead? You mean...
Well, after I was dead the first time. He's still... We're going to lose everybody in a minute. Yeah, I wasn't actually there when I was dead. You follow?
Yes,
Yeah,
but you weren't really dead.
No, I wasn't really dead, no.
But now,
I
June,
don't
June as an
understand what's
actress...
going on, honestly.
But as an actress, you must be running out of ways to react when he shows up to go, "Hello, Ma," again, when you thought you'd never see him again.
Well, I try very hard to make them different, you see. And I do get an odd laugh, believe it or not, amongst all these episodes. But yes, and we have quite casual conversations when we'll be... Like, I smoke in two scenes we smoke in, or two I smoke in.
Yeah.
You're gasping for breath.
I gave up, you know, so I smoked herbal once. I actually got a picture of June and I in one of the studios a few years, but under a no-smoking BBC sign, puffing away. Sorry to grass you up, Ma, but...
That caused my lungs to go, you know, because I can't speak as loudly as I used to. I could have filled this with no mic once upon a time.
Yes. You're still doing quite well, I would say. Your lungs are, I would say, working at
They're
95%.
not too bad, but they're
Yes.
not perfect.
All right. Now, here's the thing.
And that's all that puffing. Puff, 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 puff to get it down.
Now,
So
you
it's
can't
natural.
blame EastEnders for making you smoke, June. I remember you came into a restaurant once where I was working, and you opened your handbag, and there was nothing in it but some EastEnders photographs for you to sign and about 6 boxes of Dunhill Menthol.
All on the BBC.
Yeah, but I don't...
No, they weren't.
I used to get my facts from the BBC. It was great. You do one scene and get a whole pack.
They're leaner now since the recession.
Now, the thing is, you know, you meet members of the public when you're in EastEnders, but you also meet royalty. And here's a picture of June with Her Majesty. Now, that's a picture of you're holding, June.
Yes.
Did you get the impression the Queen watched EastEnders?
No, I said to her, I dread for. I think it was when I was getting my medal. And she said, I enjoy EastEnders. I said, but you don't watch it, do you? I forgot to say, ma'am. I forgot to say, Your Majesty, which I'd always done before. I said, because it clashes with your dinner hour. And she said, because Prince Philip had said that. So she looked bemused. And she gave me, what she does is give you a little push.
Now, I'm not sure how much the Queen would enjoy the pictures that feature in the EastEnders Children in Need calendar 2015. Now, this is you, June, in the laundrette. I assume you're doing a service wash or something. I don't know. Now, I saw Davu. Davu's up there.
Yeah.
Now, is it true this is the first time you'd ever met June?
Yeah. And I was always such a massive fan of June and Dot, and I couldn't wait to meet her for the first time. And I had all these things I wanted to ask her and talk about. And I was just standing there in some baggy white boxers, as you can see, just like that. And I didn't know what to say.
He's taking his jeans off. You see, the point was, it was my idea as usual, and they wouldn't let me do it. I wanted to be in the dryer. You see, I mean, they wouldn't let me... Do you know who wouldn't let me do it? Health and safety. They thought I was going to be electrocuted in the dryer. Well, I was always standing with my head in the dryer and my bottom out. And anyway, so I wanted to be coming out one lovely leg, and Health and Safety said, no, you can't do it. So I said, it's a closed set. But it didn't make any difference.
And I'm contractually obliged to show this picture of Ben Hardy.
Oh, right.
Now, poor Ben, lovely, lovely, and yet the photographer has punished you by making you hold 2 jars of pickled eggs and putting a kind of fish and chip shop hygiene hat on.
I've been rinsed for that so many times.
Why did you agree to hold 2 jars of pickled eggs?
The initial concept was me holding that jar naked, just holding that over my
over your eggs.
nether regions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that was the modified version.
The jar wouldn't hold it, would it?
Well done, everyone who took part in the calendar. Hope you raised lots of money. Very good. Great. Time to meet some more of Albert Square's most iconic faces. I'm over the moon. It's Kat and Alfie. Please welcome Jesse Wallace and Shane Ritchie. Here they are. Hello. Hello, darling. Hi. Lucky to see you. Hello, sir. Kissing. Sit. And she's back from the dead. Let's have a pictures at Pam St. Clement. Hello, my darling. Thank you for look how wow. Come and sit. Oh. That is lovely.
You may stroke my muff if you wish.
I will stroke it. It's warm. It's lovely. It's pulsating. Lovely. Welcome all. Welcome all.
Lovely to be here.
Is this kind of nice seeing each other, or is it a bit kind of just?
It's lovely.
I've not seen Pam for a while, because my dressing room, when I first started in the show, was upstairs, and we used to sit and chat when I first joined the show, and I'd sit and talk to Pam.
He was a font of all knowledge, weren't you, darling?
Well, I'd get so much advice from you, and it was incredible, some of the stuff she used to tell me, you know.
Speak up, darling, because I'm a bit deaf.
And you say about missing Pam, and we, you know, I think as viewers we miss you, but do you miss it, or is it like this huge weight gone out of your life?
Oh, do I as hell miss it? Of course I do. It's like, oh, I know it's always overdone, this family, but, you know, it really is like a family, and, you know, you work so closely with people, you get to know them so well, and you get to love some and not love some others, but, you know, but that's in the minority. And it's great. It's absolutely great to come back. It just feels like home.
And do you watch Family now? Do you watch EastEnders?
I do drop into it when I can, yes.
So
yes.
no, that's a no. I drop in when I can.
been a bit busy, darling, and away a lot.
Yeah, if it's on in the house and I'm passing, I'll look at it. Now, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, we have a still has been released from next week's episodes.
Ooh.
Could this be Cat Moon catching the killer? Who's that in the cake?
It's Sonia and Natalie.
Oh,
and
poor
I
Natalie.
takes because it was 2 tiers of cake, and we did one take where I pushed her face into it and then pushed it again. We had to do another take, and she went, "There's an hard bit there," and I didn't get to say it, and I pushed her face.
I went, Jess, hang on a minute, Jess. I said, that's got really hard now.
It was
The
like a
layers of
hard
sponge
layer.
and jam have gone.
She's come out, her face was like that. She's dripping with cake.
Did you have to leave the cake on for
The
continuity?
funniest thing was we were meant to
Oh,
finish it
during the
before...
lunch hour.
During the lunch hour. We were meant to finish it before lunch. So we've done the scene, and my head's in the cake, and I've got icing on, and I said, we're going to break for lunch now, and we're going to come back and do a few more shots on this scene. And I was like, right, OK. So for the whole of the lunch hour, I was sat with the icing and sponge on my face.
And it was cream cheese. She stank.
So you didn't need any lunch, did you? No, it was lovely. No, lovely. Ate your way through the prop. Now, here's the thing, Pam. Pat Butcher, you know, is such a kind of creation. And I wonder, well, you know, because she's far from you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Distance,
Oh, yes.
distance.
Oh, Pam's very posh.
So we hate you.
And the look on EastEnders, like the earrings, the incredible earrings, was that you? Was that a costume designer? How did that happen?
No, that was me, because the character was based on somebody I saw fleetingly on a number 38 bus in Hackney, and another woman who worked in a bakery in Hackney, and I just saw these the bangs and at the front of the fringe and the earrings, and I thought, that's the look I want.
Because the BBC costume department have kept some, and you know you remember them being big. They're big earrings, but like you don't realise just how enormous they are till you see them in life. Like, look at them. They're nuts. They're real. I mean, we've got that.
Yes,
you wore those in the show.
yes.
Like, did they make them specially, or could you buy them in a shop?
Well, actually, there's an assortment of things, and most of those, I think, were purchased. Those were made. The De Monte ones were made.
I mean, they are beautiful.
They were made.
By hand.
But a lot of them came from fans. It was wonderful. People used to send in earrings.
Because there must have been comets in the sky smaller than those.
You want to be careful with those big earrings, Jenny, because they pull your lobes down.
I know, darling, I know. My lobes are down by my tits
any
now.
lobes at all.
Actually, Pam Sinclair, you should win every award going for the title of your book, which has just come out. What's it called?
End of an earring.
Good, right? Was that your idea?
It was... I thought of that, not as a title, I thought of it as just a phrase before I left. And actually, somebody on the production team, our dear Rona McKendrick, she also thought of it at the same time, because our minds work fairly similarly. And everybody was wearing a T-shirt with End of an Earring on the final episode shoot.
Aww. And now it's a book.
Very touching. And now it's a book.
Now, Jessie, do you think Kat is maybe slowly morphing into Pat?
Oh, yes.
It's the costumes.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, the costumes are.
It's
I'm
like
your mother.
it is.
I'm your brother.
We've got a picture. This is Pat, and then look, Kat is just picking up the mantle. Look at that. It's
Yes,
uncanny.
the animal print.
And talking about Pat, you have to mention one of the favourite relationships in the square, yourself and Frank.
Yes.
Because that was such a kind of believable relationship for all those years.
Yes, it was. I mean, we fitted each other, I think, physically and emotionally. And he was fantastic to work with, and I miss him a lot.
And actually, I have to say, though, Alfie and Kat, I know that's not your real names, Alfie and Kat, that's a similar thing where, you know, you keep coming back together. That's a long, like for a soap, that's been a long relationship.
It's been 12 years now. for when Alfie first got together with Kat back in, was it 2002?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it happened by accident as well. It was never supposed to happen. I think I heard when I first started on the show, I heard a rumour that I was going to come in and be like a love interest for Peggy. They were going to do this cougar story. No, honestly. And there was, and I remember. Wow. Do you know when I heard about it?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, okay.
Everyone's now going, that would have been really good.
And then we had we did this one scene where Kat comes into the bar and Alfie offers her a job behind the bar or something. And they saw the chemistry that we had, not just on screen, but off screen. And the writer said, OK, let's make this a slow burner. Will Alfie get together with Kat? And it kind of like, it started building for a year. Will they or won't they? And that was like 12 years ago.
I think that's the best thing that happens. When they find by accident that people have chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, that suddenly they find these two people really have something together and they hadn't intended it. And I think that's the only true way that you can get a partnership. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
We're getting serious now. Do you want us to talk about acting?
No. I have no interest, Jude. None. None.
I'll give you a masterclass. Masterclass on that.
But, Jessie, because you're not a couple, but you've been a couple in the show for so long, so now you've known each other all this time, does it make kind of kissing, all that stuff, does it make it kind of weirder? Because if you don't know each other, it's kind of easier. Is it easier when you didn't know each other?
Like you're friends, aren't you, darling?
We're best friends.
Yeah.
So it becomes sort of mechanical in a way. It's like...
Maybe for you, love. She likes to slip the tongue.
He slips the finger.
Stop.
It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. But the other thing is, so Kat's your love interest of the show, but women outside the show, sort of Shane or Alfie is a real turn-on for women.
Really? I've seen women go gaga over him, completely gaga, and it's like I'm behind him going, you don't know him. I don't know what he's like.
No, but I think that's a lot to do with... I think people spend 10 minutes in my company, they realise I'm quite boring, but I think because
He's far from boring.
No, but I think with Alfie, when he came into the show at the time, there was a lot of hard men in the show, a lot of big, big guys and gangsters and all that. And Alfie came in with his nana, looking after his Nana Moon, and also Spencer.
Oh, is there a Nana Moon?
You know?
And Spencer.
And Spencer. So he came in with, and it was his character that
with a family.
Yeah, and he was looking after his Nana.
They were actually based on the Trotters.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alfie,
Trotters.
Nana was based on Del Boy, Rodney and Grandad.
You got Grandad, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's what it was based on.
But the fact that he was so gentle, you see, that was what every woman wanted. It was attractive. It was...
Until they spent 10 minutes with me. I wish he was more like Alfie, you know what I mean?
Now, here's the thing. It's very rare I get to say this to a guest, but Pam St. Clement, what a slapper. I mean, No, handsy. You're very handsy. Well, look, I thought it would be nice to get you to demonstrate your technique. But as many people as you've slapped, you've been slapped back. So let's take a look at your greatest hits.
Face facts, Dot. You know, I saw a woman. You couldn't give a drunken sailor with a bowl of rum a good time.
Flaming will kill ya!
You did it for me!
You take back what you said!
You bitch!
You cow! How dare you! You bitch! Cow!
Enjoy that, did ya?
I've never quite been able to stop myself from loving cats. Hope you all enjoyed the fireworks. Good night.
OK. So, we've come over here to the scene of the crime. The actual Queen... Well, this isn't the actual Queen Vic. This is just a set. No. I was disappointed because is it true that in your Queen Vic there's beer in the pumps?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, one pump.
One pump.
One pump.
Now, apparently that can get people into trouble, Danny Tyre.
I glassed myself up. I was having half a lager every half hour. I think they put TCP in it now.
To stop you.
Still nice.
Fresh breath.
No, they have to put real beer in it because the moody beer don't work. It doesn't froth up.
No, it's going to froth up properly.
Yeah. Now, there's an indelicate story about to happen, so cover your ears. Because it's not just booze in the Vic. Shane, is it true? I love this story. It says so much about just working on a soap. That the thing about Viagra, is that true?
Oh, God. Yeah. You don't know about this, do you? I'll tell you now.
That was Cliff, wasn't it?
Yeah, Adam knows about this. Cliff Parisi, who played Minty, we were doing a scene in the Queen Vic, and it was like almost like the end of the day. And he said, listen, I've got Viagra had just come out. And he said, listen, I've got these little tablets that can arouse you. He said, if you take it now, in about half hour, you'll be ready for it, okay? And we're doing a scene, right?
What, ready for Minty? Ready for...
And I lived about 20 minutes from the set, and Ricky was in the scene, I think Perry and Cliff Parisi. And he's passed these out, and I said, he said, if you take one now, in 20 minutes, and we're coming to the end of the day, so I knew I was going home, and all the lads were... So we popped one of these pills. Right, first time ever we've taken them, and we're ready to go home, and he said, and I lived about 20 minutes, half hour from home, and everybody lived close to the set. And as we were leaving, the director went, no, listen, we've got a fault on the set, we need to do the scene again. So now, 20 minutes, we're behind the bar. I've never seen all the lads stand so close to the bar with red faces after they've kicked in. So we're all standing there, off and up with Viagra, doing this scene. And that was thanks to Cliff, who played Minty.
We opened some pork scratchings, Pat and Sharon, and there was a pig's foreskin. Do you remember? It really was. Thought I'd throw that one in, Sharon.
Who put a pig's foreskin in the scratchings?
Well, it's all bits of pig's
wasn't
parts.
it? Oh, I see, so it was just accidental.
It was accidental, and Pat went, oh, look, that's a pig's foreskin.
Did you eat it, Tish? You did, didn't you?
I went shocked away like a beast, yeah.
OK, so now here we are. We're here to talk about slaps. My face may be red because I'm going to ask you to demonstrate a slap, but not really hit me.
No, absolutely.
Now, by the way, in that montage we shot, like, are many of the slaps real?
Some of them are, Graham.
So which ones were real?
Some of the Peggy ones, the ones where I was behind the bar with her and Frank.
Oh, yeah,
after
the young one,
she
yeah.
discovered that
Yeah.
we did that for real. There was one, I think, when June slapped me, which was for real. It depends on the position of the cameras. I mean,
talking
obviously...
about hitting people's face.
they
Yes,
try-
I hit your face, and your jaw had been out of kilter. Do you remember?
Yeah, you put it back.
And it hit it back into kilter.
She's like a trained doctor. OK, so if we do the traditional insults, if I call you a bitch, you call me a cow, or is it the other way around?
Yes, absolutely.
OK, I do bitch, you do cow. OK, and we've got a sound effect as well. OK, so...
You bitch!
You cow! Oh! Was that OK? Did that look OK? No, not harder. OK, do you want to try one? Try one. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Where's the camera now?
No, he had a little pop at Tish earlier.
He's been sleeping with Cat.
What are you going to do?
OK.
I won't use the lamp.
No, don't use the lamp.
What I'm going to do is a backhand. I'll give you a backhand.
Okay.
Look me in the eye, look me in the eyes, look me in the eyes. Always eye contact, right?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
See you, you're taking a piss. Get out before I... No, you
Is that good? All right. You got it.
It's very alpha, all right?
OK. No, do not knock me. No, don't.
Have you been sleeping with Kat?
No.
You have, haven't you?
No.
You have?
No. Alfie doesn't slap anyone. No, Alfie doesn't slap people.
I'm Tracy. Get out of my pub.
She speaks. She speaks. Oh, lovely to see you. That is it. We're out of time. It just remains for me to wish all of you the very best of luck with an amazing week of shows. And here's to the next 30 years. Yay! A big thank you to my guests, to the whole cast and crew of the best soap in Britain. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.